Hey everybody, it's Willow. Welcome back to my beautiful bead journey. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if it's your first time. So I'm really kind of excited because I've got some beautiful accent pieces here, but I'm working with Jade today. And what I wanted to do is the winter solstice is coming up really, really quickly. So I kind of wanted to and also for Christmas Eve we're having dinner and family over, and I'm wearing a gray and black top, so I wanted to create something that's going to honor both. So I do like this blue here. This blue is really beautiful, and it goes much in line with the winter solstice. So I think I'm going to use a few of these here. And all of these are Jade. Jade comes in so many beautiful colors. Oops, I dropped one. So we got these ones here. I have 6. And then I was wondering about the white. How would the white look? I don't think I'm going to be able to tie both of those in together. I just don't see how I might be able to do that. I know it's what I'm wanting to do, but I just don't know. Then what are you? Well, this is the black. And maybe. This might be a maybe. I just don't know. So I do like the black, and I don't have any in a gray. So now I'm kind of like questioning. That black is pretty, and I have it in a bigger black too. But so is that blue and that white for the solstice. So I'm going to take a couple of these black because I can always come back. And I'm going to take some of these white. And we're going to sit down and see what comes from this. Here. I do like this. But it depends on what I'm going to put with it. Now I wonder about these two going with that other outfit. But this is like the darkened moon, the full moon. I don't know. Or the new moon. These are really, it's a pretty combination. And then I'm going to have to see what's going to go around the back. But I think right now we're going to try these ones. So let me close this. And we're going to move it aside. Move this around and see what we have. Because we also have spacers to use. So what if where do I want the 6th? So here's the front with a white in the middle. Then we have this, these could be black. Then these would be white, and then take these. No. Did I have enough? I do. Here and here. How is that? That's confusing. So Now how about that? I don't think this black is going to work with this. Not for the night of the winter solstice. So I might be making another one later to wear for, I think I might need one more white. Yeah, that looks like what it's going to go into for the solstice. Now let's see what I have here that I can integrate. These would be pretty, but the shape is not going to work with this. But let's see what else we have here. Now, what about these gray for the moon? Let's see. These gray are kind of pretty. So I want to see how those are going to look in between. That might be something. Because I don't want to use dark, so I think I am going to use this gray. This musty gray. Okay. And then I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to take it around and finish it with. But for now, what are we going to put with this? Or do I want to take chain the rest of the way around? That might be an idea that I might want to do, is take the chain the rest of the way around. But I was thinking of a pair of earrings, so I'm going to put 2 of those there. Let me put this black back. That'll have to be another video at another time. And I'm going to take 2 of these blue. So that definitely might be another video. But this is pretty. I like this for the winter solstice. I also have the dark jade. But I'm going to tell you, I am not crazy about that. I'm not crazy about that at all. So, no. But I wonder what I could finish this off around with. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I like this first. I think I might just take it chain the rest of the way. I'm wondering if I don't want to fill this up a little bit more. And then just take it chain. Let me see how that looks. And then the rest of the way, just take it chain the rest of the way around. No, I don't think I want these 2. Just seem like, so there. Because with the spacers, it's going to be spaced out more. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me get some bead wire. I don't know if I want to take maybe those gray. I might finish it off with those gray. I don't know. But first I want to get this down. So I'm not going to cut my wire. I'm going to roll my wire back up. So I'm not going to cut it. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, I think. And then one of the white jade. I'm going to have to look up the properties of these crystals. We was at the trade show last May when I first was introduced to jade um, beads, not the stone itself. I've had nephrite jade, rich jade, and but I didn't know that jade. I knew about white jade, but I didn't know that it came in so many other beautiful colors. Everyone thinks it's just green. Well, it's not. And then I have to say, I fell in love with Jade. And isn't that also a pretty name, Jade? But I think these here is going to work. I like this blue and the gray along with the white, and this is going to be my jewelry set for this year's Winter Solstice. And a Winter Solstice is about the return of the light. It's when the days start slowly getting longer. Slowly, they start getting longer and the light starts returning. But for that night, for that simple night, we have 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night, which is the perpetual balance. So, rituals and things for the winter solstice actually teaches us, it actually teaches us balance. Now, a lot of people will use sunstone and moonstone because it represents the energy of the solstice night and the return of the morning dawn, the light with the morning dawn. And it helps them to find balance and maintain balance. And those two stones are awesome to work with to help maintain balance. And we've done that ourselves at Circle. We created star necklaces. They were bottles shaped like stars, and we filled them full of exactly the same amount of moonstone and sunstone, same number of pieces of each, and we enchanted them for um, that solstice balance, so they can be worn any time of the year, just whenever you feel you need to bring a balance back in. It's a part of magical jewelry, and there you go. Isn't that beautiful? And I want to see where this may go on me. That is perfect. I think I'm going to take the rest to chain. That way I can drop it or I can raise it. But right there is what I've got, and that I just absolutely love that for the winter solstice. I made something similar like this last year, and I put a snowflake on it, and the only time that I could wear it was right around, I couldn't wear it the rest of the summer. This I can wear with that piece for the solstice, but I'll also be able to wear this piece after. So that's what I'm going with. Let me get my pieces out. So here, I'm going to add 2 of these. Awesome. Now I'm going to add 2 of these. The crimp covers. And I think I want to use a lobster. Definitely. Now I've got to get And I'm going to use these two small ones to connect it to and that one and this one for the end. So I'm going to do this first and then I can judge where I want to take the chain, the stainless steel chain. Then we're going to do this. And bring it around and go back through. Let me take this back through here. Awesome. Pull that. Let me open my tools. That did not want to release too easily. So, which is a good thing because I won't lose my tools that fast, that quickly. Now, where is that plier? We are here. Did it go back around? Ooh, that did close very well. So I'm going to smash it. There we go. And now I'm going to cut that with the flush cutters. Perfect. Look at that. That's so perfect. So happy. Now let's do the other end. I will cut this here. I want to make sure I have enough where I can comfortably flip it back around. Wind is blowing and the shades are whipping. There. Where's that other? Here. Here's where I'm really going to have to manage. I'm going to push that down, come around, and push this back up through that little crimp bead. Like this. Push it all the way down in there. Okay. Take this and pull up. Perfect. And now let me see if that's going to. I think I want to try to fit that back in there. I'm going to pull that up a little tighter if I can. Wonder if I could get these to go in there, maybe. This is the. Let's see. Get in there. I'm going to make you go. I want that tighter. So I might just have to pull it this way. There we go. Got it a little bit. Let me see what I'm working with here. So that is going to I need to open that more. That might be a situation. Okay. There for you. Got it. That worked out just fabulously. Crimp and crimp. Yes. Now, let me cut that. I gotta cut it flush. And I hope this doesn't break because I put a lot of pressure on it. Okay, looks like it's going to be fine. You have to line it up a little bit more. That's where these come in. Yes, that's going to work. Okay, perfect. Now I need to do the chain. Oh, this much maybe. Let me see. Yes, I'd want it right about this much here. We cut that. You see. Okay. So this is it. I will cut it just a little bit different so I can leave something to hang down. So I think I'm going to go right there. And that's where I'm going to cut it. And let's see what we got. Mm-mm. There you are. So I want these little ones. That's where I'm going to take this and connect it to this. Perfect. Now let's close this off. Perfect. Let me see. Perfect. Now, the one thing I don't like about this particular chain, it's a good chain, don't get me wrong, but one of the particulars I don't like is the way it looks like it's always disheveled. Now like this, it's okay. But many a times it looks like it's just disheveled. And that depends on how it lays on you as well. Now we want this one. Get the pliers. Awesome. Now the other chain. Now let's close this. When you see this, it will be in about the end of May, the 1st of June, because I do schedule them out just in case. But still, so beautiful. You know, so beautiful to see. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay. These are actually a little bit longer than what I want them, but I can shorten them. So I want to see where this is going to lie. No, actually, this is going to work perfectly. And I'm keeping it just the way it is. Yep. So here is the necklace. And I'm going to keep this just like it is because I can shorten it up to be a little bit closer of a choker, or I can let it stay as a drop. And I'm really happy for it. And this becomes the center focus point. Did you see that? Look, when we add these up evenly, the center focus point is this little one. I love that. Okay, now what about earrings? Let's see what we have. First, let's get we're going to have to get out the hardware or the findings. So what do I have? We will need, I don't want charms. Do I want charms? No, I don't want charms. You know, actually, I thought about, these are toggles, but I thought about using those on the end as a charm. And I think I might do that. Just use those as a charm. And so I'll need 2 of these. I want the ones that, not the straights, but those. And then, or do I want loops? Do I want to put this at the bottom? Let me see. What if we done this? And I have a feeling like this is so overdone. Let me add this. We have that. And then this at the bottom. But I feel like that is just so overdone. I want to try something new. I want to try something different. I need a piece of wire. So I'm just going to cut me a little piece. And what if we done something like we put this, but I'm not going to put those. this, and then we done this, like that. And then we start putting some of these. So let's say we put 4 on each side. You think maybe, or 5? 1, 2, 3, okay, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe a couple more. 6 and 7. Now we can put 7 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Look at that for an earring. Isn't that's going to be pretty? Should I put a little one there? Now I don't know. Or just let them, or would that be enough? Should I, would that have brought it up more, then easier for it might have been. So I'm going to have to try that. I'm going to take off these ones here. It's trial and error, my friend, trial and error. And then put this one, then the blue one, then the gray. I love that little gray. Then the white. And now we're going to put 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make it 6, right? Yes, 6. Like this. And then we can come over here and go up through this last one again. Like this. And pull it. And look how much easier and prettier that lays. I'm going to have to pause here for just a moment. I've got to take this little dog and take him out. So bear with me for a moment. I'm going to lay that there. Thank you for waiting for me. So we got him situated. He's in the house. So let's see. I want to pull these tight. Really want them to be tight. Now that's pretty. I think putting these in here was a good idea. So now comes the difficult part. Now comes the difficult part. Not really. We're just going to have to finesse it. That's all. So we're going to need 2 of these. And 2 of these. You're hearing someone's car thing in the back. Oh, it's aggravating. I know, it's aggravating. Okay. I want to pull these down. So I'm going to take these and really grip this up here and pull. I think that's going to be the best it's going to do, but I still think they're going to be beautiful earrings. So I need to take this through. Now because these are, it's doubled, and because these earrings are not going to be pulled on like a necklace or a bracelet, especially a bracelet, I'm not going to double it around through this. I'm just going to slide this on get it in there over the 2 all the way down. I'm going to have that seat all the way down, and then I'm going to try to pull these up as much as I can. The other one too. I want them to be even. Okay, that's as close as it's going to get. I'm fine with that. Come down and pinch. There we go. I pinched it. Now here. Oh wow, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now I can put this, I didn't get out the earwigs, the ear hooks. So let me see. Hmm? Where in the world are they? I swore I just heard someone yell my name and no one's out here but me. And that's not going to be. There they are. Okay. Now I could just put this on here, and I'm wondering, I just don't know if it's going to give me the swing I want. Because remember, I like that swing. I like for it to be free moving. So that's what I'm going to see here, if it's going to be that way. I need to do this first. Okay. Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. So let's tighten this up, back up and down. Okay. And there it is. There's that first earring to go with that necklace. Okay, let's make another one. We know what we're doing. We are cooking with gas, my friend. We are manifesting a pair of earrings. We are manifesting this magic. All right, so I need to put on how many first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, one white, one gray, one blue, beautiful blue, and one gray, one white, jade, and 6 of the gray glass crystal beads. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I need to put one on top. I want to finagle this a little bit to get as tight as I can. That's perfect. So now we're going to open this and put it on. Boy, this one went quickly, didn't it? Once we figured out how we was going to do it. Now, I don't think I'm going to make another winter solstice bracelet because I still have the one from last year that I very much do love that I can still wear. There we go. Now, pinch. Got it. Is it crimp? Crimp, 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 crimp. There it is. Get the flush cutters. Awesome. So hook up in the air. Just turn that sideways a little bit. By holding on to the top of the loop, you can turn it sideways just a little bit. Hold that ball back. I need to do a little bit more. See where I got it? Little bit. Then slide on your earring. And then just bring it down, twist it back in place. I always crimp it to make sure it's seated good. And there you go. There is our earrings for the winter solstice. Can you see the sparkle and shine? Those are going to be so beautiful to wear, and I am looking so forward to the solstice this year. I have a beautiful ritual laid out. I'm going to wear my ritual jewelry, and I'm going to enchant it for balance. Balance of the light and the dark. And it also represents the longest night of the year. The night of passing through shadows back into the light, the balance between the light and the dark, and the honoring of the December moon. That is, so let's do this. Look, we had one little one left. One, but there's still enough in here I can create other jewelry with, and I really do like that. So this somehow, I believe, goes on here, right? Was that too much? Nope. Here? No, goes on another one. Let me see. This one. Yeah, it goes on this one. So we take off this top lid, put it on here, put this back on here. So that's going to come off. It's going to hit me in the head. There's a shade just flapping over here behind me, all around me. There, we got that in there now. This goes back in. Did like those green ones though. I was going to use these and decided not to because I have so many earrings made that way. I like these hoop ones. I think they're pretty. I wanted something a little different. Where does these go? Right here. I do take the time to put stuff back away where it goes, so I'll have it for another time. So now, let me move this out of your way. I think I'm going to have to move this. Look at all this dust and debris. We'll move that. And, oops, touched to me. We're going to, here are the two bracelets that you've seen me do. There's my smoky quartz and there's my amethyst, and I absolutely love them. I just love them. So here's my necklace, and this I can, you know what I think I'm going to do here? Here, let me see. That's a funny sounding siren. I'm going to take one of these because I like things that look polished and finished. I really do. Ouch. Mm, okay. I'll try to use the shorter ones for this. So, oh, sound like a dog squealing. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put this on here. I don't like the way that's seated too well. I don't like that one. It's off sideways. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me get another one. Okay, I don't want that great big one. All right. Nope, another big one. Using this one. Do you see how that is centered? This one is way off sideways. I guess that one is too. Oh well, it'll be fine. It'll be in the back. All right, got it. I'm just using it. So this, I'm putting this on. Give me the clippers because I need to clip some of the, I don't want that big. That should do it. Ow. No, okay. Did not hurt at all, but it does. Well, you know what? Maybe a little bit, but fine. It didn't hit someone in the eye. And I want to turn that down. Just like that. And then I want to close it. Not with those. These will be fine. Ooh, these might even be better. There. Yep. And look what I got. Look what I found. Just laying there. This was just laying there. Meant to be, meant to be. Let me go around. Put that on there. I'm going to put it on this ending. Perfect. Now, if I want to choke up on this, it just gives it a prettier ending in the back. That's what I think. So, there is the necklace, and here are the earrings. How beautiful is that? Want to make sure you can see them in the camera. You can. Okay, with that being said, I want to thank you for joining me on my beautiful beauty journey. You are what just makes all of this so much more enjoyable. No matter where you are, what you're going through, hold on. Tomorrow's a brand new day. We all get to begin again. With that being said, um, with much love and gratitude, stay forever magical, my friends, and blessed be.